Hey folks, Keough here with a new video for you. This is another day of Small Love Jr. for my bench press. This is 240 pounds for pause sets of 6 for 7 sets. So this is the second day of my modification of Small Love Jr. in which I've added 1 repetition for each of the first 2 days per week and subtracted 1 for the last 2. And the reason for that was again to try and even out as much as possible the exertion, though I have to admit by the end of this training session this got really hard and became about an RPE 10. But overall, for my first for benching a day after doing a bench press session, I felt pretty solid with my results here. The best I've ever done for a pause set with 240 is either 8 or 9 reps, and I did 7 sets of 6, so I'm really happy with the total volume there. 42 bar lifts at 240 is pretty good for me, because 240 is still pretty close to 80%, and having them all be paused is really good. Few things I did well on this day, few things I didn't do so well. I did a better job of engaging my glutes in the lift and flexing my glutes, and something that I always try to do but am sometimes not successful at doing is to flex my glutes. In powerlifting, your butt has to make contact with the bench, but I think a lot of people assume that means they should be laying their butt on the bench. And what I try and do is I try and keep my butt high. Okay, it doesn't mean that I keep my butt off the bench, but I flex my glutes. I flex them hard so that my glutes can just touch, and that'll allow me to get a little bit better leverage and maintain a bit bigger of an arch on my bench press. In order to do that, of course, I have to be turning the bench press into a total body movement, and sometimes I get a little lazy in doing that. But I feel like it also really helps me keep my shoulders from internally rotating, because I'm changing my torso position by increasing my arch and almost pressing it as if I were doing a decline bench press. I did do some things wrong. I was internally rotating my right shoulder. I allowed my right shoulder to come up off the bench, I think on my last set, my last rep, just to get it, and I really shouldn't do that, but I did allow myself to do it. And I just felt like I was fatiguing through these sets. I was getting frustrated within the sets, because a lot of my first reps looked really strong, a lot of my first 2 or 3 reps looked really strong, and then for some reason my 6th rep was just hard on every single set, and I don't know what was happening, because the previous 5 reps were just all so much faster, and so I don't have any way to explain that except to say that, you know, again, this is a day after my 7x6 day, so that I'm sure had something to do with it. Anyway, I feel better about the exertion on this day. It was a little tougher, but I feel like this will be more feasible long-term for me. Keep checking in. I will have another video for you tonight, actually. I'll have a squat video for you.